Welcome back to Dan's Messy Garage. Today I'm going to be working on a Chevy Equinox. It's a 2019, and the owner said it had a check engine light, and she went and had an auto parts store read the code. Came back P0302, which is a misfire on cylinder 2. That could be two things. It could be more than two, but it could be the injector not firing or spark plugs. Now this has got 68,000 miles on it, and the interval for spark plug change is 60,000 miles. So I'm just going to change the plugs first and see if that clears up the code. Take this plastic cover off the top, pull the coil packs out to get to the plugs. I've never done this, but I did go on YouTube, watch a video or two, and I know that this bolt right here needs to come out. It's got a T25 Torx head, and that worked. And it said to take the oil cap off. Then you can pull this plastic cover off and put the oil cap back on so nothing falls in there. Okay, that came off. This thing pulls right off too. Okay, number 2 is going to be this one, second one. But I'm going to change all the plugs, and in order to do that, I need to take apart all the plugs for the figure out how these connectors work. Like I said, it's the first time I did this on. I usually don't work on newer cars. It's all old stuff. But that little lock comes up, but that much I know. Ha! Am I getting stopped already, folks? Think I'm gonna have to take a break. Investigate how to unplug a fuel injector, because I just don't know. That was way harder than it needed to be. Turned out all you needed to do is to have like a little pick tool, and you go right underneath that connector, unlock it, and pop it off. So now I gotta take these 10mm bolts out of here to get the coil packs off. Coil packs looks like they just pull right out of there. Good. And I'm inspecting the coil pack to see if there's any kind of cracks or damage. This one looks just fine. I'm going to keep them in order. I just have a 14mm deep well. Let me see if this will work. Feels like it. Feels like it's coming out. Here we are. Here's the first plug. Plug number. It's an AC Delco 41-157. Let me see what the plug number is that I got from the store today. 41-156 clearly says 41157. Oh, I gotta see if they have these in stock. All right, I did some searching, and the 41157 is GM part number blah blah. AC Delco 156 is that number. GM has superseded the 362 number with the 541 number. So in other words, the 41-156 is the newer service replacement for the 41157 that came in the engine. Perfect. So now I can pull the rest of the plugs out. I'm confident that I have the correct plugs to put in it. I am going to put some anti-seize on the threads of the plugs. Got all 4 plugs out. They're all pretty close. A couple of them have more black on them than the others, but I'm not seeing excessive gap. I'm not seeing anything split, cracked. I think they're just fine. It's just that they're past their service life. So I'm going to put new ones in. New plug. A little bit of anti-seize. This stuff likes to just smear and smear and smear. And then I'll stick all the plugs in. Look up the proper torque spec, torquelize them. All the plugs are in, they're all torqued. I'm going to place the coils back in, but first I'm going to put a little dielectric grease in the tip of the coil. We've got dielectric connector protector. Squeeze a little bit of this right in the end of the coil pack and stick her down in there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a little anti-seize on these bolts. That's, steel going into aluminum, so a little preventative maintenance here. Let me put a little on these, stick the bolts in and tighten them up. Now I take and plug all the coil packs back in, push the red connector down. It's not a connector, it's a red lock. They're down, that's on. Plugs are tight, coil packs are tight. Everything had anti-seize on it. Dipstick's right here, so I'll take a peek at the oil. Now the owner said that check engine light would come on and then go off. It wasn't on constantly. So it wasn't like it was a severe problem. It was a come and go intermittent thing. So I think the plugs are a good not preventative measure, good step to take in this case. All right, now I gotta try to snake this foam back down and get it to clip in those holders down there. Feels good. Take the oil cap off so I can put on engine cover, the plastic cover here. Put the oil cap on so I don't get crap down in there. Snap that in position. Replace that Torx headed screw. T30. I think I did say T25 before, but it's a T30 Torx screw. Good and tight. Job should be done. Overall, that wasn't too bad of a job. Now you probably noticed I didn't measure or gap the spark plugs. That's because there's indicators and warnings and directions, or whatever you want to call it, saying that they come factory gapped. Do not change the gap. They're iridium plugs, and the gap was set by the factory, so I left it alone. Thank you for watching this episode of Dan's Messy Garage, changing spark plugs for a P0302 code on a 2019 Chevy Equinox. Stay tuned to my channel for future projects and videos. Bye.